Here I have two copies of the same project that I saved in the previous video. I have a Logic project package as well as a Logic project folder. So let's open the folder first. Inside, you'll see the Logic project file itself. You'll see a folder for all of the audio files. So this is a loop and a sample that I dragged into this project. I can click on Alchemy samples and see all of the samples that were loaded into my Alchemy instruments. Freeze files, which this is empty for now, but we'll talk about freezing tracks later on in the course. There's an impulse responses folder, and you can see it's stored the SDIR file. This is a Space Designer impulse response file. And lastly, there's a samples folder that contains all of the sample files for one of the sampler instruments in my project. Also, if I bounce my project, the Logic folder will create an additional bounces folder where you can go and find all of your bounced files. So that's the Logic project folder structure. Next, let's talk about Logic project packages. Packages are really easy to move around because they contain everything that was contained within the folder. So they do offer some ease of use. However, if you need to access any of the files within the project, it can be a little tricky, but there is a quick workaround. If you right-click or control-click on any Logic project package and then select Show Package Contents, you'll see there's a folder for media, and this is where you can access all of your samples, audio files, and impulse responses, as well as two additional folders, alternatives and resources, and these make up the structural portion of the Logic project. And you're not going to find too many things in here that are useful to grab and work with, so I generally just leave these other two folders alone. Personally, I'm more of a fan of using folders just because of the easy access to all of the files within the project. In the next video, I'll break down the difference between save, save as, and save a copy as.